Hi, my name is Aryan Nair and I'm super upset. So Casey Neistat dropped this video today.
Joby would pick 5 creators from around the world, a handful of different countries, and they'd fly them here. And the grand prize is that these 5 creators get to make a video with me.
And I was supposed to be one of those 5 people.
See you, Tati. Nice to meet you.
I don't know which one, but I was supposed to be one of them. I won the competition, but I was not allowed to go. And this is why. So on the 13th of October, I binge watched a bunch of Casey Neistat's videos.
LED on the front, so you know
and I found this contest. I usually hate contests, but on the 13th of October, I submitted one of my videos to the Joby contest. Fast forward to the 24th of October and somehow I managed to win, which meant that I get to fly to New York and get to shoot with Casey Neistat, which was insane. It felt unreal and fake, honestly, because I don't win things. Growing up, it was usually my brother that won things. This is his trophy cabinet and this is my trophy cabinet. I've been making videos since 2019 and the goal was always to just edit to a song I really like. But in 2020, I started watching Casey Neistat more seriously and I started watching his daily vlogs. Casey's vlogs were super important to me making this my actual career. And Casey Neistat taught me one of the most important lessons that I've ever learned in this field. Making videos in this day and age isn't about the best shots or the best dialogue or what dialogue to use to move the plot along. We are essentially people alone making videos of things and experiences that we see around us. And what Casey taught me was this. The most important part about storytelling is to figure out what you want to say and then convey it in the most interesting way you can. That's it. I think that's the pinnacle of advice when it comes to storytelling. And this is why the title of the video is that Casey Neistat screwed me over. Casey Neistat screwed me over because he made me fall in love with telling stories. And this is all I do in my free time. It's introduced me to this whole new world of creativity and to new people and to new experiences. And I can never going back to being okay with living a normal life where I don't document some part of my life every day. Casey Neistat converted me into a creator. Before that, I was not into making things at all. I was your typical engineering, mathematics, physics student. Winning this contest, though, is where it all went wrong. One of the things they needed was a visa for the United States, and from what I read, they would cover all expenses. But apparently the visa was not included, which I didn't have. I responded on the 25th of October with my passport and asked for time for the visa, and I told them my situation. This is how you get an American visa. Step 1. Apply for the DS-160, which is an application which talks about your whole background and what you're doing and why you're visiting the US and everything. Then you take that application and you go and book an appointment at the consulate nearest to you, which for me was the Chennai consulate. The problem is getting the appointment. Getting an appointment costs about $150 to $200. Because of COVID, the consulate was shut down for 2 years. And so they had an intense backlog. Just step 3, wait until 2024.
Today is the 27th and tomorrow is the last day to be able to submit my visa, and there aren't visa appointments until 2024, but we find out everything tomorrow. I'll probably send them just my passport copy and see about the visa, and yeah.
On the 28th and 29th, they finally replied and we got talking. And Joby essentially said that I had time until 4th of November to come up with a visa so I could go and fly and shoot with Casey Neistat, which was, I thought, insane, but again, we would try our best. In the meantime, I was speaking to people at the visa center and I was trying to figure out how I could expedite getting a visa. This interruption is brought to you by Halloween. This year's costume, Casey Neistat. I had this old pair of broken glasses that I fixed and I didn't have whiteness, so I painted the glasses and then scratched them off. Interruption concluded. By the 2nd of November, editor Aryan here, so I messed up the dates. I said the dates were 2 days later than they actually were. My deadline was on the 2nd of November and I emailed them the second time on the 31st of October. I hope that clears things up. Things weren't looking too realistic. I had 2 days to travel to Chennai, which would cost at least $1,000, and then another $200 for the visa appointment. And I didn't even know when I would get my visa approved. And if the timeline for this passed, the visa wouldn't even be accepted because the whole reason I'm going is for the Joby thing. It just didn't make sense to spend that much money for such a slim chance of things working out. So on the 2nd of November, I tried something else where I emailed Joby again and I told them that, hey, it's not looking likely, but if you guys could give me an extension, that would be great. The 4th of November came around and it was sort of anticlimactic. Like that was it, I couldn't go. There was no extension, no visa, no chance of meeting Casey. It's like I'd been pumped up and then deflated after a week and a half of anticipation. I guess I was still the little brother that didn't win anything at the end of the day. But then something insane happened.
So wait, I just have to shoot myself, right?
Asha, I need to show you something.
Open up WhatsApp.
Check out the screenshot I just sent you.
I'm seeing an Instagram follow thing. I'm gonna download the image.
I can't believe this.
Not for real.
Yep.
What happened?
Casey Neistat started following me. Casey Neistat started following me. I can't believe this.
So I opened Instagram and I was checking my notifications, and then I saw that Casey Neistat had followed me back. This was like insane to me, and the first thing I did was like call my brother. I don't know if this was real, like, and I kept going to his account and refreshing to see that if his following was actually still following me, like maybe he did it by mistake, I don't know. And yeah, like I told all my friends, and this is how they reacted.
No, this is crazy. Neistat. Oh! No! Let's go!
Oh my god. That is fucking insane.
And the first thing I asked him was, bro, what if he unfollows me? Like that would be heartbreaking after like this whole ordeal. What if he unfollows me?
He's lost.
And yeah, I emailed Joby. I said, thank you for the whole opportunity. So yeah, thank you Joby and Casey Neistat for everything, for like just existing. Joby even agreed to send me a bunch of things, and I'm so excited to work with it because it's supposed to be like the best quality. Like this video is not sponsored by Joby, by the way. I'm sorry I couldn't go and see Casey Neistat. I know that for people who have been watching my content for a long time, that would have been super exciting. And watching his video today makes me a little upset about what could have been. But I'm confident enough in my work ethic and in my ability to create videos and make things in general that one day I will work with Casey Neistat, and one day we'll meet and we'll shake hands exactly like this. This is so that like if I actually do meet him and we do like shake hands, I can make it like a transition video. So it's also a reel. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was interesting for you guys. And yeah, Casey Neistat follows me now. You can check it out on Instagram. And if he does unfollow me, it's going to be pretty fucking heartbreaking. And if it's because of this video, it is what it is. Like the thumbnail and the title is pretty clickbaity, which is what I needed to do to like make this channel a little bigger than it is. And I hope that works out. It's going to be depressing if it doesn't. And if like Casey Neistat and Joby don't watch all the way through, it's just going to look like I'm a piece of shit and that I hate them, but I don't. I love you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I feel like his fingers slipped or something.